Hello beautiful people, and welcome to either our last video of 2025 or the first video of 2026. So regardless of which direction we're in, happy Merry Christmas, belated Merry Christmas, or early Happy New Year. I want to talk to you guys about some of the things that I have accumulated in the year 2025 that I feel like have added value to my life, to, well, yeah, it's really just my life in general in a lot of different aspects. And so I'm going to show you guys things that I have purchased, procured, received, gotten in the year 2025 that I really feel like have serviced me well enough to the point where I believe I can use them in the upcoming new year. And I've broken it down into categories to make sure that I stay on track and to make sure that I'm hitting everything that I want to share with you guys. My first category is going to be skincare, and this year I will say I did a really good job of not purchasing things to trial or just because it had hype or it was trending. I really stuck to what I knew my skin liked and what I knew would work for me. So as far as skincare favorites for the year, I have to say it was retinols. I bounced between the CeraVe Resurfacing Retinol Serum and the Good Molecules Gentle Retinol Cream, just because my skin prefers the retinol cream in the dead heat of the summer, and just anytime there's any kind of cloud coverage or cold front, we prefer the serum. But both of these I love. Both of these I have backups for. Both of these I feel like really did a good job with my skin this year, so I have to have retinols there as my skincare favorite. Next category is hair, and similar to my skincare, I did a really good job of not trialing things that were trending or hype. I stuck to what I know works for me. But one thing I will say is my favorite, I did purchase it this year. It was worth it. I have used it so many times for this year, and I know that I'm going to get so much more use out of it. I made a whole video about this earlier this year. That is my headband wig. Jamie, shout out to Jamie once again. Every time I wear this wig, every time I talk about this wig, I always have to shout Jamie out. Jamie vetted the wig. She found it. She did all of the research on it. She did all the background checks on it, everything. The only thing I had to do was add it to my cart and purchase. I will link the entire video about the headband wig that I recorded earlier, like literally in February. I recorded it in Colorado. I will link that entire video, guys, if you want to see like a full breakdown of this wig and everything. Go there. But this, I love it, and this honestly feels like a gateway wig. I've been so interested in buying more headband wigs with different textures and just trying different things out, but 100% this has been my favorite hair purchase of the year. Next category is my technology category. I have been talking a lot about wanting to upgrade my iPad, which I did. However, I have to say my tech favorite was purchasing my MacBook, which also took place in February of this year. And honestly, I'm putting my MacBook there for the simple fact that I have such freedom now that I have a laptop that stays at home and a laptop that stays at work. Normally my work laptop is 13 open tabs, everything having to do with teaching, lesson planning, forecasting, worksheets, grading, everything. When I open that laptop, it's strictly work. When I used to have to bring that laptop home to use as my personal laptop as well, it was kind of giving me anxiety. I felt like whenever I was on that laptop, it had to be something work related. I had to be doing work, I had to be productive. And now that I have my personal laptop that stays at home, a lot of that anxiety is off of me, and it gives me the sense of if I didn't finish it at work, it's not going to come home with me because I don't travel with that laptop. If I don't answer email within the workday, it's going to have to wait for the next workday because I don't bring that laptop home. I don't have any of my work credentials on my phone anymore, and so it's literally separating those two aspects of my life. This is what they talk about when they say work-life balance, because now that I have the two laptops, I 100% feel balanced. When I'm at work, it's strictly work. When I'm at home, it's strictly home, and I love that for me. My next category is scents or fragrances. I talked about this when Jamie and I went to Houston, Texas. My Black Phlox perfume, this is something that I made myself. She took us through the entire like process of perfume making and like trialing scents, mixing and matching scents, and I came up with my fragrance, and I love this. I get so many compliments when I wear this out. But aside from this that I created myself, my scent favorite for the year would definitely have to be the Carolina Herrera Blush Elixir, the Good Girl Blush Elixir. This smells like girl's girl in like the best way possible. This is the kind of girl, if you ask her what scent she's wearing, she's gonna tell you, and if she has like a sample on her, she's gonna give it to you. That's what this smells like for me. This is like, I love it. And the pairing these two together is like, it's like they go together. They go together real bad. They smell like they belong to, like they smell like they should be in the same bottle, like they should be together. I don't know. I love these two. I can talk forever about these two. Next, I'm gonna do a quick fitness favorite. And this is something that I've really just gotten into a lot this year. I know the aim of the game is to just like eat clean, eat healthy, eat to meet your macros. But for me, it's difficult, okay? Like I do the chicken breast, I do the ground turkey, I do the salmon, and I do the tofu, I do the Greek yogurt, I do the eggs, and I just cannot meet my protein. I'm gonna be honest, it's so difficult. However, thanks to the power of protein powders, it has helped me so much this year. Honestly, I normally go for I think this is the Target brown whey protein powder. I also have the Muscle Milk Pro protein powder, and now I'm trying these Clean Simple Eats protein powders. So I'm getting the samples before I just invest in like the big bag of it. But protein powders have helped me so much this year with just meeting my macros. And so I literally, like you guys can see, this is new. I'm working on my Muscle Milk. I have 2 of these brand new unopened in the chocolate and 1 brand new unopened in the vanilla, plus 4 or 5 of these Clean Simple Eat sample single serve pouches. I'm going to make sure on a daily basis that I'm hitting my protein goals in the new year. Household favorites for this category, I have 2. The first one is my Nespresso Pixie espresso machine. Love her. That's my favorite thing. I use her a lot more than I should, probably. I'm a 2 caffeinated drinks a day kind of girl, and sometimes the 2 of those come from her. I have actually been getting into matcha. I've been trying matcha, and I always drink Alani energy drink. But as far as like household favorite, something that I love that Pixie, and that was a gift from my cousin slash brother. He's my cousin, but I call him my brother. Shout out to Lovato for that. And then my second favorite is mason jars. I've been on a jar kick lately, you guys, and all of the jars are like used sensibly. I'm not just collecting jars for the sake of having them, but I'm really I've transitioned into using glass mason jars for storage, and I have also transitioned into using plastic reusable lids versus the metal ring lids that they come with, just because sometimes I put dry things in the jar, sometimes I put liquids in the jar, and I did notice some rusting on the rings, and that just doesn't seem like a good thing to have in or near or around food grade items. So I've transitioned from the metal rings to plastic reusable lids. And our final category is the personal category, things that personally I just love from this year. And I also have 2 things to show you guys for this category as well, but they're actually pretty similar. The first thing is on my 2025 bingo card, I initially wrote that I wanted to read 2 books. By the time as I got to the end of February, I had already hit the 2 book mark, and so I upped it to 12 books. So obviously a favorite that I'm gonna have are my books. I have, at this point, by the time as you guys are seeing this, I've read these 10 books, and I literally have 6 additional books that I could read if I really and truly wanted to hit the 12 books in a year mark. But I want to be true to myself, and I don't want to rush through a book just to say that I've met a goal. This is the most books I have read in a year, like physical books I've read in a year since being in high school, to be honest. Every other thing has been very digital, very swipe on my phone, scroll on an iPad, next page on a laptop. Just the fact that I've read these physical books, I've loved every single book I've read. I can see me rereading every single book that I've read, and to know that I have 6 books just lying in the wait for the new year brings me so much joy. And so for that fact alone, I'm proud of myself for hitting 10, but I'm so glad that I put myself to the test this year, and I'm proud of myself even though 12 was the goal and I have 10. It's 10 books that I took my time, I read through. I had a little book club with Jamie about them. These books also like opened the doors for a lot of different types of conversations and a lot of different chats with a lot of different people. I've encouraged other people to read some of these books because they were just that good to me. So this alone I'm proud of. This makes me super happy. I don't know if you guys can tell. The final thing that I want to show you guys as far as personal goals as my 2025 favorite is this planner. Initially this planner came to me as like a teacher planner, but my school did a really good job of providing us with a calendar of events, and like it just has everything. It made this seem very redundant, so I was able to transition this from some things teacher or school related to being my personal planner, and I love it. I love like having it. I love coloring in it. I love making it color coordinated. I love everything about it. Like I make it so colorful. And I just love this so much. And this was actually a gift from another one of my cousins, so shout out to Krista. Those are my 2025 favorites, you guys. I love all of them. I'm excited to own them, to have them. I'm excited to like pass them on and pass on the joy that I also got from these things. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss any more videos like this from me. I hope this year was everything you wanted it to be for you, and if it wasn't, that's okay. If you didn't hit your goals, that's okay. You have life, and to have life means you get another opportunity to strike those goals. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Hey, you talking about we alive, you speak French now. Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hit now. I hit you up like, do you wanna hang right now?